Welcome to the Explainer. All right, if you're looking for a career that's not just stable, but one that's genuinely in demand and, actually respected, you've come to the right place. Today, we're going to map out the exact realistic steps to become a successful safety officer in 2026. Let's take that curiosity and turn it into a real plan of action.
Okay, first things first, let's get one thing straight. The old school image of a safety officer, the one with the clipboard just shouting rules, that's completely gone. The role has changed so much, moving way beyond just policing people to become this core function that's absolutely vital for any successful business.
Exactly. Think about it. In 2026, this job is really all about leadership. It's about designing safer systems from the very beginning and protecting not just the workers on site, but the company's future too. You're there to prevent loss using both people and better processes. So that's the million-dollar question, right? How do you even start? Well, let's just dive right in and lay out the entire roadmap. We're going to cover everything from the mindset you need to the exact certifications that will actually get you hired. And we'll start with why right now is probably the best time to get into this field.
Before we get into the how-to, let's talk about the why. You see, the opportunity for skilled safety professionals is absolutely booming. And really understanding this is what's going to motivate you through every single step of this journey.
So, what's driving all this? Well, you've got stricter laws popping up everywhere. Big companies are now judged on their commitment to sustainability, this whole ESG thing. And you're seeing this massive boom in tech-driven industries, especially construction and energy. What that means is that a qualified safety pro isn't just a nice-to-have anymore. They are absolutely essential. This isn't just a job. It's a secure and highly valued career for 2026 and way, way beyond.
Okay, so the opportunity is crystal clear. Now it's time to build your foundation. Let's get into the nitty-gritty of what a modern safety officer actually does. And, more importantly, let's figure out if this path is really the right one for you.
This is what your day-to-day looks like. You're kind of part detective, part teacher, and part strategist. You're on the ground, spotting hazards before they hurt someone, training your teams, and using all these cool new digital tools to make the job safer and more efficient. The safety officer of today is a really versatile leader.
Now listen, this career isn't for just anybody. It's a bit of a calling, and it really requires a specific set of personal traits if you want to succeed and actually make a difference in people's lives. So let's do a quick check-in, shall we?
Just be honest with yourself here. Are you the person who notices the small things? Are you a good communicator? Can you keep your cool when things get heated? If you're nodding along, seeing yourself in these traits, then you've got the core foundation for a really successful career in safety. This is the stuff employers are looking for, way beyond any piece of paper.
Fantastic. So you know you're a good fit. Now let's talk about getting the practical qualifications you need. Think of this as your toolkit, the real, tangible proof that you have the knowledge to get in the door and get hired.
A lot of people think you have to have an engineering degree, but that's just a myth. Sure, a science background can be helpful, but you can get into this field from so many different backgrounds. Your education, that gets your foot in the door, but it's your skills and your certifications that really get you a seat at the table.
Okay, now this slide is so important because it's all about strategy. If you want a global career, especially in those high-growth places like the UAE, the NEBOSH IGC is the gold standard. That's the National Examination Board in Occupational Safety and Health. It teaches you risk management that big international companies really value. IOSH, that's the Institution of Occupational Safety and Health. It's a fantastic practical starting point. And if you're looking at the US market, then getting your OSHA certs is a no-brainer.
All right, your toolkit is ready. Now it's time to get out of the classroom and onto the site. Let's talk about landing that very first job and the core skills you've got to master from day one.
So your first job, it's all about learning, not about having authority. So look for titles just like these. Your main focus should be just observing everything, helping out the senior staff, and, this is the big one, building a good relationship and trust with the workforce. Your attitude here is absolutely everything.
One of the most important things you'll do early on is lead toolbox talks. And here's the secret. Connect with the workers. Use real examples from the very site you're standing on. Don't read from a script. Make it a conversation. This is where you really prove your value and start building that trust you need to be effective. In avoiding these common mistakes, well, it's critical for your success. So many new officers fail because they come in acting like the police, creating this us versus them feeling. Just remember, your job isn't to catch people doing something wrong. It's to be a trusted advisor. Your goal is to make safety easier for everybody, not to be another headache they have to deal with. So, getting that first job is a huge deal, but it is just the beginning. To build a lasting, successful career, you've got to be thinking about growth from the very first moment you step on that site.
And this slide just captures it perfectly, the difference between just having a job and actually building a career. A growth mindset means you see every near miss, every bit of feedback, not as some kind of failure, but as a priceless learning opportunity. I'm telling you, this is what separates the future safety leaders from everyone else.
And your career can follow a really clear, rewarding path. Understanding this progression helps you make smart choices about what skills you should develop next and which advanced certifications to go for, making sure you're always moving forward.
And of course, with that experience comes the financial reward. Just to give you a real-world example, a junior safety officer in a high-demand city like Dubai can start at over 5,000 dirhams a month. And believe me, that number grows a lot as you gain experience and climb that ladder.
This right here is the #1 question I get asked by people who want to get into this field, and I want to tackle it head on. I know it can feel uncertain, but the answer is a definite 100% yes.
And here's the real key. Employers expect you to learn on the job. Your certifications, they'll get you the interview, but it's your attitude, your eagerness to listen, to observe, to contribute. That's what's going to get you the job and make you a success. Show them that, and you're already way ahead of the curve.
So we've just laid out the entire blueprint for you, from the right mindset to the right certifications to your first day on the job. The choice is now yours. It's up to you to take that first step, and you can do it with confidence, knowing you have a clear, proven plan for success. For even more detailed guides, certification advice, and practical tips to help you on this journey, make sure you go and subscribe to ITeachSafety on YouTube. Thanks for joining us on The Explainer.